Welcome back to the press room. I'm your host, Cooper Shepard. This is my co-host, Caleb Dixon, a.k.a. Dickie. Back with another episode. Welcome back. Before we get into the episode, Dickie, what is on your mind today?
Not a whole lot, man. Just playing a lot of Fortnite lately. Grinding, dropping, tilted.
Yeah. I had never thought I'd be playing Fortnite this much again.
I know.
It's kind of fun.
I know.
It's really fun, actually.
They brought the old map back, and you have to play it. You have to.
Bro, it brings back nostalgia. Like, every time I keep forgetting about these places, I'm like, the containers. Oh, shit. The containers.
Yeah.
The chair.
I've played it almost every single day.
We hopped on earlier, and I choked 2v1. But
Nah, we got second. I've probably gotten second at least like 5-6 times today, and got top 3 probably about 10.
Yeah.
So, and caught one dub.
Sweats at the end.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's get into the episode. First thing, I have headlines, and then we'll get into the games. First thing I wrote down is CJ Stroud, just because he's a dog. All right?
Oh, yeah.
It is not a crazy thing to say that CJ Stroud is having the best season of a rookie quarterback ever.
100%. He could win the MVP.
He could win the MVP.
He could. He's number 2 in passing right now. Passing yards.
He's leading. He's leading the league.
Oh, Sam Howell's leading the league.
Sam Howell?
Yeah.
Okay, Stroud's leading the league in yards per game.
Yeah.
I know that.
No, he's going crazy. He's got like 15 tutties, 2 picks. He's a dog, man. I didn't see that coming, really.
Bro, he doesn't throw picks, throws for a lot of yards, and he took a team that was absolutely horrible last year, and now they're in the playoff hunt. And I really do respect him because he's like a leader, bro. Like you can tell the whole team, like, this dude's a rookie, and the whole team is just like he's their guy. Like, they all look up to him like he's leading the team. And they're literally might be a playoff team.
I think they will make the playoffs.
So shout out CJ Stroud, bro. If there's Ohio State fans that said that they saw this coming, they're capping because nobody expected this. This dude is literally, he might be a top 10 quarterback in the league.
I think right now playing, yes. He's playing like top 10 quarterback.
I kind of hope the Texans make the playoffs. So, and what's even crazier is they don't have any like weapons, like
not really any stars.
Like he's turned Tank Dell, who's a rookie, into a stud.
He's a dog.
Noah Brown. When was the last time you heard Noah Brown? Like,
Dallas. That's it.
And he was like a wide receiver 4 there.
Yeah.
Dude, 150 the last 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Who else do they have?
Nico Collins. He's hurt right now.
Yeah.
Schultz.
Dalton Schultz. Yeah, he go crazy. He had like 150 or something.
How much you want to bet Devontae Adams gets traded to the Texans? Goes back. Wait. No, that was Hopkins that was there.
Yeah.
Hey, Hopkins might be back there too.
If Devontae Adams
and CJ Stroud team up, ooh, that's gonna get shiesty down there.
That'd be crazy.
H-Town finna go up.
But obviously, he is the lead. He's the only choice for offensive rookie of the year. Like, there's no debate about that.
Yeah, 100%.
And he is leading the NFL in passing yards. Like I said, passing yards per game with 291. The last time that was done by a rookie was Davey O'Brien with 120 in 1939.
Davey O'Brien, they got the award for him in college. So.
Yeah. So, dude's balling. Shout out CJ Stroud. Jimbo Fisher, dude just got paid $76.8 million to leave his job, 2 years into a 10-year, $95 million contract, and he got fired after winning a game by like 40 points.
Yeah, I think he just runs his mouth too much and says too much stuff, but time for him to go, dude. I've already said it. We were talking a couple podcasts ago.
Yeah.
The Kansas coach out there, Dion's out there. They're gonna pick up someone big.
Dan Lanning's in the running too. Like,
I know. I don't know why though. I wouldn't take that job if I was Dan Lanning.
Why not?
You're so secure at Oregon, dude. You get so much. They're going to the Big Ten next year.
It just means more in the SEC. I mean, if the money's more.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, you still got a lot of stuff. I mean, Oregon's like Nike, all that. So
yeah, I mean, but bro, if they come out here and offer him, I don't know what kind of bag they want to throw for a coach, but I mean, if they're gonna offer $20 million.
Lincoln Riley to Texas A&M confirmed.
Well, I don't think they'd want him, to be honest. I wouldn't want him. But I mean,
they'll run from it.
But like, I want to know. I am curious. Will they make a hire? I assume they'll wait till the season's over, right? They will. And then, where's Jimbo going next?
Probably Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas. He ain't coaching football. If it was me, I'd just be done, retire.
So, I looked it up earlier. I just wanted to see. I looked up Jimbo Fisher net worth. It said $30 million
right now. And then he's
Well-
going to get paid $75 million. So he's got $100 million. I think
Yeah.
I'd go chill for the rest of my life and never work a day again. He's probably in his 50s, 60s at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. He's already won a natty.
He's good. He's good.
Just go ahead and go to cruise ship, tour around, just a private cruise ship.
Yeah.
Not one of the fat ones, just one by yourself and just chilling around all the oceans and going to Italy. And I would never work it again in a day in my life. They might never see me in the U.S. again.
Yeah. No.
Unless I'm chilling on a
No
beach.
need. No need. But I just want to talk about A&M for a second. I don't really understand why they haven't been able to succeed. Obviously, we know the recruiting class they had, right? On the top. It was like the best recruiting class a couple years ago. They have all the resources. They have tons of money. They have the craziest practice facility in the country.
Mm-hmm.
Recruiting all these kids, and there's no results. I don't get it.
Yeah, I can't really understand it either. I don't really know. They're just it's kind of just like a weird program, you know.
Maybe Dion's the guy.
Turn it around. Get him fired up. Do something. I don't know.
Imagine him coming in there. He's like, well, it's a lot of Louis luggage here. I don't got much to bring, but we're going to turn this bitch around. Lane Kiffin's another name, too, I've been reading a lot.
Yeah.
Which I could see. Lane Kiffin's always been a dude that can move the ball, which they haven't been able to do. So
yeah, I feel like their problem is, too, they just don't have, like, a elite quarterback, you know? They get some dog in there.
Well, they had Connor Weigman. He was solid, and he broke his ankle.
I know, but
you mean like
think of
like
the names like Connor or whatever you just said. I mean, any Connor is just pretty much a normal dude. But you get like an actual dog in there.
Yeah.
Like get you Johnny Manziel, something like that.
Yeah, I think they need a quarterback like Jaden Daniels or something.
Yeah.
That'd work pretty well there, but.
Or like imagine if Jalen Daniels from
Kansas
goes there.
Is he a senior?
If he doesn't play another snap this year, I think remember we were talking like a medically red shirt.
Yeah.
Get another year back.
I'm sure that's what he'll do.
Imagine if he goes and then their coach goes there, he would definitely go.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And they would be dogs.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
The SEC is gonna be fun the next couple of years.
Oh yeah, next year's gonna be crazy.
Obviously, OU, Texas coming in.
Everything about it, every single week is just gonna be like the most insane game.
Yeah, college game day, SEC school every single week next year.
Pretty much, yeah.
I cannot.
And then the Big Ten's gonna have insane teams too.
You know, Tennessee comes to Norman next year.
I know. So does Bama. Oh god, we're scared.
Nick Saban pulling up to Norman, Oklahoma. When was the last time that happened? Has it ever?
Yeah, a long time ago. Back in like 2003 or something like that.
Yeah.
A long time ago. Long time ago.
Anyways, we'll see what happens next for A&M, but Tennessee beat them this year. That's all I'm happy about. Well, not really right now, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Joshua Dobbs. This dude's going crazy, and I could not be more happy. I am the happiest person in the world for Josh Dobbs right now. I've been waiting since I was 13 years old for this, bro. The only question I have is, obviously the Vikings traded for him. I thought they should have tanked, but apparently this dude comes in here and starts winning them games. So obviously we're only 2 weeks in. We'll see what happens. But what does the future hold? And if he continues to perform like this and say he makes the playoffs and they do some crazy miracle run, is he their guy? Is he their long-term guy?
We'll have to see what is Kirk Cousins still on the deal?
He's an expiring contract. It'll be done after this year.
Yeah, that might be interesting. I don't know. I mean, he's definitely played good enough, even with Arizona and with Minnesota this year.
Yeah.
That he's gonna get a job somewhere.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some terrible team that's gonna be like, yep, we'll take him.
Yeah. I mean, he's on an expiring contract too, so he might go get a bag somewhere or somewhat of a bag. We'll see.
Yeah, and even if he doesn't get a bag, they're still gonna pay him probably a couple, like $3-4 million more than he's making now.
Yeah.
Just to be backup.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like Kirk Cousins will go somewhere else, to be honest.
But like where?
But there's so many teams.
Where do you think he would go? The Patriots might pick up Josh Dobbs.
I'd like that. Turning into Tom Brady. What do you say?
Bill Bellamy cooking.
But this is Josh Dobbs' 9th team. This is his 3rd team of the season.
This is the first time I've ever heard of him since Tennessee.
And he comes in and he's looking like a Pro Bowl quarterback, just cooking up these dudes.
Yeah.
I don't know. He had 220 passing yards in the first half yesterday.
Yeah, he's dogging. I swear. He's raw dogging.
Bro, it's crazy. The Vikings, too, like, Justin Jefferson goes down. Okay. Jordan Addison, balling.
Dog.
Kirk Cousins goes down. Josh Dobbs, balling.
Dog.
Alexander Madison, all right, you got a concussion. Ty Chandler, balling. Like,
Dog.
shooting out of a cannon yesterday. It's just, next man up. These guys are going crazy.
Hawkinson,
Dog. So Vikings, we'll see what happens.
They in it for sure.
I hope Josh Dobbs.
They can make a run, dude. They got a lot of young talent too.
Yeah.
Like you said. And Jefferson, if he comes back.
Yeah.
Oh
my God.
Bro, they're going to go crazy, bro.
And I think some of the Vikings fans have always wanted to as a mobile quarterback. I've heard that just like because Kirk Cousins doesn't move at all. So Dobbs brings a little aspect of the game they haven't had in a minute. So
got a little juice, yeah.
I hope if Josh Dobbs could get like a, I don't know, bro. If he was like a secure starter like next year, which maybe we'll see.
Yeah, even if he gets like a 2-year like $10 million backup, bro, like I'm chilling, bro.
Yeah.
I don't need more money. Like I'll sit on the bench for 10
Oh
million.
yeah, that's a dream job, backup quarterback.
Yeah. Just go practice every day. All you gotta do is practice, sit there, and wait for someone to get hurt.
Yeah, but
Then you go in and just ball out, kind of like a Gardner Minshew, you know.
Yeah.
And he's good.
He's got a job for the rest of the year too.
Oh yeah.
But hey, shout out Josh Dobbs. Couldn't be more happy to see this dude balling. I look forward to the Vikings. I'm a Vikings fan now.
Bleeding the purple and gold, huh?
Yeah, fuck the Titans, because that Will Levis thing was like 1 week thing. Like he's been trashing since.
He lost to the Bucks. So.
Yeah.
Baker put it on him.
Yeah, so Vikings fan for now until Josh Dobbs on his 10th team. Then we'll be a Patriots fan next year.
Maybe not. Maybe he's still on his 9th.
Maybe
he never leaves. Nice. Goes in Hall of Famer.
Josh Dobbs, Justin Jefferson going to be a Tom Brady, Randy Moss type dude. You know what I'm saying?
Wins the Super Bowl this year. Imagine he wins the Super Bowl. Wins Super Bowl MVP. Goes into the Hall of Fame just 1 year. Dog.
He should, bro. The Minnesota fans would love him forever. That'd be crazy.
Didn't Nick Foles win Super Bowl MVP?
Yeah, for the Eagles.
You think he's gonna go to the Hall of Fame?
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah. Nah, he ain't done. What has he done other than that?
I don't know.
He didn't even play the whole season. Carson Wentz would have won an MVP that year if he would have played the whole year. 11 games in, he got hurt, and then Big Dick Nick just took over. But he beat Tom Brady too. That's what's crazy though.
I know.
Maybe he should be in the Hall of Fame for that.
I was watching the game with one of my buddies, and they were all betting on the Patriots. I was like, I didn't like Tom Brady then.
Yeah, I've never.
When he went to the Bucks, I was like, okay, he was a little bit better.
Yeah.
More loose, not as like uptight, like.
Yeah.
Didn't act like shit.
Maybe he should be in the Hall of Fame for beating Tom Brady. Have you heard the stuff about how Tom Brady like never shook his hand after the game?
Probably not.
They just like.
He is a sore loser, bro. He hates losing.
Yeah.
But I hate losing, so.
But you gotta like. You can't be like a sore. Like you gotta like.
I would, dude.
You just walk to the locker room, not even shake the other guys.
I mean, I'd show him respect just because he's a dog.
Yeah.
But, like.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I would hate losing. Like I'd be quick.
Yeah.
I wouldn't really talk to him.
Well, he has 7 rings, so.
But I mean, like it's different though. If you get I wouldn't be that butthurt if I just like played the game and I'm like, I just made like $5 million.
And now you get to go to Cancun.
Yeah, I'm cool.
With your.
Yeah, I would not care.
Smoking out model
think
life.
of it. Direct deposit the next day, five M's in your bank account. I think I'm chilling.
Yeah, it's all good. We'll be good.
Go give me some cervezas.
All right, on to the games of the week. First one, I wrote down a lot of them. We'll be quick with some of them because they're not a whole lot to talk about. But first one I wrote down is Virginia at Louisville. By the way, Louisville's 9-1 and they're like number 11 in the country.
Yep, and they can make the playoff.
Well, they only beat Virginia by 7 points. Another reason I wrote this down is because they are the worst 9-1 team we've ever seen, and they're going to get beat by Florida State in the ACC championship, who is also the worst undefeated team we've ever seen. I think Florida State's not good.
Yeah, I've heard some stuff. So,
anyways,
but what happens if Louisville beats Florida State? ACC champ.
We'll have to see. What else happens.
They're getting left out, bro. They have to. They're not putting Louisville in the playoff.
No. Maybe if they're undefeated and they went out, but who do they lose to? Probably some bum team.
I think it was like Duke or Notre Dame. No, Notre Dame beat them. Wait, no, they beat Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I think it might have been Duke.
I don't know.
I'm not 100% sure either.
Michigan at Penn State. Michigan wins 24-15 again. Penn State can't win the big games. Lost to Ohio State and Michigan this year. What's going on with Michigan? Like, what's going on with Jim Harbaugh? He couldn't coach this game. He's suspended for the rest of the regular season, supposedly. There's a court hearing on Friday to see if he can coach on Saturday at Maryland. He's trying to get it appealed or whatever. What's going on with that?
I haven't really. I've seen some stuff about it and not really got into it much, but I couldn't really. I don't care what happens in Michigan, honestly. I honestly, if it was me, I wouldn't really care if they just think about whenever they go into the playoffs, if they make it.
Yeah.
all the attention's gonna be on them with the scandal thing. Imagine if they win the national championship and then all this cheating stuff actually comes out. Like, it's gonna be like they're gonna get it like removed.
It's gonna
like,
be like the Astros World
It's gonna
Series.
be like voided, bro. Yeah, literally. So then it's just not even gonna be worth it. It's gonna be like, well, they cheated that year, so like, there's no point.
Where's Connor Stallions at? I wonder. He probably left the country.
He's probably, I don't know. He's probably like sitting there in like somebody else's film room tonight, like looking at all their plays and writing them down and
For who?
snuck into their facility. I don't know, whoever Michigan.
He's still
plays
working for Michigan secretly.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy, bro.
but he's wearing other teams' hats.
Yeah. He's pulling up wearing like a Louisville hat.
He pulls up to the Michigan games and he's wearing like a
Georgia State.
Yeah, Georgia State. Yeah, literally.
Texas Tech at Kansas somehow.
Imagine Connor Stallions, next head coach of the Texas A&M Aggies.
How much are they paying him?
I don't know.
If he can steal them signs, 30 mil.
Go steal signs, and we win.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a pro, I promise.
$30 million a year and get us a natty.
$30 million sign stealer.
All right, Texas Tech at Kansas. Texas Tech went into Lawrence, Kansas, did something that the Oklahoma Sooners couldn't do. Now let's beat the Jayhawks. They went 16-13. Might help y'all out, though.
I know. I've been saying. That's all we needed to happen to them. And then I said Texas might lose, too, and it was close. Yeah. Every week, dude. That's what we needed. We just need one. And Oklahoma State got the doors blown off of them. Okay? I don't think they came. That's after this last week. They just decided to just quit playing football.
Okay, let's talk about both of those games right now. First, the Oklahoma State game. What the hell was that? Like, how do you...
Hold on. Yeah, that was terrible. It's pretty funny.
Like, obviously, UCF's a decent team. Like, they played Joe well. It came to the end, and they just 45-3. Like, what?
Ollie Gordon, 27 yards, I think he had 25 yards. Yeah, they shut him down. See their storm field after the game?
No.
It was literally like maybe 1,000 people.
And they let go crazy.
They let them. There was like no one in the stadium, and they ran through like the tunnel to like. I don't know. It was hilarious, but yeah, they got the doors blown off of them. It's pretty funny. See, now Kansas lost, so they're out of the picture. If we win out, Texas loses or Oklahoma State loses one more time, we're in. And I hope Texas loses because I want to play Oklahoma State again.
Wait, so if you went out, but Oklahoma State and Texas went out, you're not in?
Yep.
Who's Oklahoma State play the rest of the way?
Not very good teams, but
They just got ran by UCF, so.
I'm telling you, Texas. I said Texas TCU is going to be a tough game. And Texas running backs out now too. ACL out for the year. Jonathan Brooks.
Really, I didn't even know that.
Toward in TCU game. Did you watch a Texas TCU game?
Mm-hmm.
TCU had them on like the 15-yard line, down by 3 with like 2 minutes left. They had no timeout. They had one timeout left, and it's 3rd and 12. And Ewers dropped back and threw a fade ball, and Anthony, their receiver, made an insane catch. Like came back, like the DB's like right here on his shoulder, turned all the way around and caught it like this, falling to the ground, and won him the game. Time ran off, and I'm like, dude, oh my God, they had him. If they would have stopped him right there, TCU would have got the ball on like the 50 or 40-yard line with like 2 minutes left in a timeout.
I don't understand. Quinn Ewers comes back, and then they just like he plays worse than Malik Murphy was.
I don't know. It's come back from injury too, but I mean, like they were putting up a stat on the screen. Texas in the last like 3 games has gotten up huge leads and then just let the team come back.
Yeah.
So.
Who do they play? Do they play anybody good?
Texas?
Yeah.
Play Iowa State next week at Iowa State at night. I think it's 6, 7 o'clock. I know. It's that game and then the rival Texas Tech at Texas. Night game too.
Well, Texas Tech just beat Kansas. Maybe they got something going.
I know. Maybe
Who
Texas
knows?
Tech's a savior.
Maybe a crazy couple of weeks.
I know.
We will see.
See what happens.
Florida State at Miami. Florida State. Miami's not even good. They're 6-4. Florida State wins 27-20. Like I said, they are the worst undefeated team we've ever seen. I promise you that.
I don't know what's gonna happen with them, dude. I've heard things that they might get kicked out of the playoff
As an
from a
undefeated
one-line.
team. Yeah.
If I was a Florida State fan, I'd be actually pissed though.
Yeah.
Like super pissed if I got left out.
But it's like, okay, they beat Louisville. What are they going to beat? Louisville in the ACC championship, and then like they have no. Who are their good wins?
LSU,
That was like first game of the year.
Duke.
And all these, bro, they're. I feel like all their games are so close to like mediocre teams.
Mm.
If they make the playoff and they play like Georgia,
Washington's the same way. They barely beat these teams, but at least they're playing like ranked teams every week.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Oregon's good.
Yeah.
But I do think, speaking of Washington, they beat Utah by 7. If Washington plays Oregon in the Pac-12 championship again, which is going to happen, they're not winning again. They're not beating Oregon again.
I don't think so. Oregon's playing too good right now. I would not want to play Oregon right now.
Yeah, no. Oregon's going to run them.
Think Oregon can win the Natty?
Yeah.
Think so.
I think they're good enough.
So who would they play, you think? They're going to play Ohio State or Michigan or Georgia?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Georgia.
I just don't know who you could leave out. I mean, there's just so many different things, like so many different scenarios you could have, like that'd be possible, you know, because there could be undefeated Michigan or undefeated Ohio State.
Yeah.
Imagine if, like they were saying, Alabama beats Georgia,
In the SEC.
2-time defending national champion, lose by, say, a walk-off field goal. Alabama kicks walk-off field goal, barely lose. Texas wins out, wins Big 12, runs the table, beats OU, their only loss, or if we play, I mean, again.
Yeah.
And so they technically wouldn't even have a loss like they do, but they beat the only team that beat them. And they have a win over Alabama. So who do you leave out there? And say Florida State's undefeated, you got a Big 10 undefeated, SEC champ, Pac-12, Big 12.
So we're saying Oregon wins the Pac-12.
I'm telling you right now, there's going to be like 2 teams this year that are going to be pissed in the final ranking.
Yeah.
They're going to be pissed.
Should we like live stream that when it comes out that night?
It came out tonight.
No, I mean like the playoff. Like
What is the new rankings?
No, it comes out Tuesday. Today's Monday.
Oh yeah, I kind of thought it was Tuesday.
I'm saying like whenever the actual the playoff comes out.
Yeah, we'll definitely we're gonna have to live stream that one.
Because that's gonna be crazy, bro.
On me, that's good.
There's so many things that could happen.
Especially if it gets crazy going down the stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, because I've been thinking, because obviously either Ohio State or Michigan's gonna have a loss. I was thinking on one of them that they'd both still make it, but I don't know if that's good because that's what happened last year.
If Michigan loses, I promise you, just because all the stuff that's happening right now, they're gonna be out.
Okay, but same thing for Ohio State, right?
Well, they're ranked. They're ranked number 1.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
They
have room to fall to 4.
Yeah.
Michigan's at 3. If they lose once, they're out.
Yeah.
No question about it. They'd be out. And even if they, I don't know what you do. Because if they win, you have to put them in.
There's no way the playoff committee can make a right decision here. Like there's too many. What would be the easy? Like, what's the easy thing that could happen right now? Is there even one? Ohio State wins out, wins the Big Ten.
Ohio State wins out.
That's
Georgia wins out.
That's 2. Who's 3?
Florida State wins out.
So since Michigan loses, they're automatically out. So okay, so that's Florida State 3, and then what about Oregon?
Washington wins out. Washington, Oregon win.
Yeah.
Whoever wins there.
But I don't think all that's gonna happen.
No.
There's no way.
It's gonna be too many good games down the stretch. Dude.
Yeah, something's gonna happen. Georgia, Ole Miss. Speaking of Georgia, Ole Miss is good, bro. They're number 9. Like they're a solid team.
Mm.
They lost 52-17.
It was close at the start.
What?
I know, and
52
then
to 17.
blew the doors off of them. I know.
Which makes me really scared for this weekend for Tennessee because.
Well, the upset might change your likings a little bit.
We'll talk about Georgia.
If you beat Georgia this week, is it a night game?
No, 2:30.
Oh, that would have been so clutch. It would have been a night game because that actually been crazy.
Yeah, but
even those 2:30 games go crazy. It'll be nighttime towards the end, fourth quarter.
Yeah,
it's gonna be electric.
When we're losing by 40.
Maybe not, dude. I promise you. It could be a good game this week.
We'll talk about that when we get to Tennessee. West Virginia at OU, redemption week. Thank God for y'all. 59-20. Dylan Gabriel kind of for 8 touchdowns.
I know. Crazy. School
5
record.
passing, 3 rushing.
School record.
Really? Who was it before?
Probably
Baker,
Kyler, Jalen. One of the dogs.
That's crazy.
I know. Just like I said, finally we run up the score, get about 4 touchdowns, just don't let off the pedal and step on their throats. So we've needed to do this whole time.
Yeah.
Finally play a complete game. Another goal line stand. Dogs. Stutzman was in there. That's why. He was gimping around on it. Still made huge plays all game. I think he just like fires them up and is just like that kind of like leader on the defense, you know. And like even when he's out there, it's just like, and even if he's like half go, just him like his presence and him like talking is just like goes crazy. Everyone just like feeds off of it.
Yeah, he's just like yeah, I know what you mean. 100%. Drake Stoops a dog too.
I know. Last couple of games, they just been throwing him the ball and he's going off.
Yeah.
120 yards, 130 yards.
And I saw some nice Nick Anderson catches also. I was watching part of the game.
Really? I didn't even see that many Nick Anderson catches. I didn't see like half the whole first half.
Oh.
I was in the car, but I was listening to it.
Yeah, I remember one play because I was flipping. What time was this game at?
It was night, like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Started.
I was watching it before. Yeah, I was watching it right before the Tennessee game because that was night 2, and I saw some plays. But Florida at LSU. LSU 52-35. Jaden Daniels is a Heisman contender.
He could win it.
He could win it.
What do you think? Who right now is your top 3 Heisman? As we sit here today.
Jaden Daniels, in no order. Jaden Daniels, Bo Nix, and Michael Penix Jr. Is there a different? Am I missing somebody?
Not really.
I mean, I think that's like
maybe Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, I mean
he could go.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd win it, but he could go.
Yeah.
We'll have to see because like there's gonna be a lot of big games for like say like J.J. McCarthy too coming down the stretch.
Bro, speaking of
Harrison,
he threw 8. They threw 8 passes this week.
What?
J.J. McCarthy. He went 7 of 8 for 60 yards or 80 yards or something like that.
Well, he ain't going to the Heisman.
And they had 46 rushes. They threw the ball 8 times, and they beat Penn State. But it's besides the point.
Huh? That's weird. I didn't watch that game, so I wasn't home.
Not Caleb Williams. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, no, he ain't going. They just keep losing. Did you see that thing? Somebody screamed at Lincoln Riley, the girl.
Yeah. What did she say?
She said,
"Boomer Sooner, you
Boomer
traitor."
Sooner, you traitor. And
he said, "You betcha, sweetheart."
Yeah. Or you got it, sweetheart, or something. Like, dude, just go cry in a hole in your mansion, please.
Yeah, I mean they lost. It was closer than I thought it would be.
It's always gonna be close. It's just a quarterback.
I mean, it was 36-27. Like I thought Oregon would score more, to be honest, on them.
Yeah.
But hey, maybe Alex Grinch not being there helped them. If Alex Grinch was there, they might have given up 66.
Yeah. I was scheming them up. I stole the calls from USC and gave them to Oregon.
Maybe nobody was scheming them up. Maybe they were just.
I'm actually Connor Stallions, so.
Maybe they were just doing what you said, just line up and go tackle somebody.
Exactly, probably did. Cover 2, cover 1, just drop them down in the box if they're starting to run. Play man on the outside, cover 2 man. Literally just the basic Madden play, just cover 2 man all the time.
Yeah. I didn't even write. I kind of forgot about the Tennessee game. I didn't even write it down, but went into Mizzou. Went into Mizzou. Lost 36-7. I was thinking about it on the drive over here. If I really want to get into it, I'm gonna have to like go crazy, like cussing and everything, and I really don't feel like doing that. But I'm gonna get into this game a little bit.
I'm trying to see a rage out.
The offensive coordinator's got to go. The defensive coordinator's got to go, and Joe Milton's got to go. I'm being dead ass right now. We got 300 yards for the D2 transfer running back, 150 rushing, whatever the fuck he wanted, he was getting. 3rd and 18, run up the middle, first down. Offense, 2nd and 18, we run up the middle, get 1 yard. Joe Milton, he's actually fucking trash now.
Yeah.
I understand you can throw 80 yards. Whenever we're running a slant, you don't got to throw it 90 miles an hour. That's 10 yards right there, bro. He's pulling. I swear to God, he's pulling back on a slant, bro. 90 miles an hour, bro. You don't got to do that, bro. You don't got to do that. Like, just complete the pass, bro. Everything went wrong, bro. He's just. I'm tired of Joe Milton now. I was excited for the season. He's just bad, bro. Just like he can throw it 80 yards and he just doesn't mean anything because he'll throw it 80 yards when the receiver's 40 yards away, and then when the receiver's 10 yards away, he throws it 100 miles an hour and they can't even catch it, bro. Literally, there was like 10 slant plays that the receivers couldn't even catch because they're running. They're literally probably like from the distance, probably like 15 yards away, and he just like, like, bro, and it just bounces off their hands. And then he just threw a pick six at the end. Cody Strader, have you ever heard of the dude? No. I neither D2 transfer. He fucking carved us up all game long, bro. Every time, third and long, and they just throw it to him or run it to him, bro. And then, bro, there was one time we had 3rd and 14. We punt. Okay, so we punt it down at the 1 yard line.
Yeah.
Or whatever. We stop him twice. It's like 3rd and 14. He's in the Brady Cook's in the end zone. You can't even see him. I thought he got sacked. I thought we got a safety. At this point? I don't know. It was still a game. Third, because I remember saying we got to get a stop and get the ball back. I think they were up by 1 possession. 3rd and 14. He's sitting back there. I thought he got sacked, got a safety. Motherfucker runs out of nowhere, runs for a first down on 3rd and 14 when he's in the end zone, bro. And that happened multiple times, like 3rd and long, and he just scrambles. Like I don't understand what the defense is doing. We're just bad, bro. And if Missouri's gonna do that, if Missouri beat us like that, Georgia's literally gonna spread us apart, bro. So bad. Georgia is literally going to and literally penetrate us so bad. It's gonna be 75 to 3, bro.
75.
If Missouri can do that to us, Ole Miss is better than Missouri, and Georgia just ran Ole Miss. If Missouri does it to Tennessee, Georgia is literally going to fucking rape us in Neyland. I swear to God, it's gonna be so bad. I don't even want to watch the game. I don't even want to watch the game. Joe Milton's gonna have like 50 yards passing.
50 yards and 100-mile-an-hour Rollish Chapman fastballs.
Dude, that's what I should have said. A Rollish Chapman. That's literally what he was doing, bro. Like, there's no need. Josh Heupel's a dumbass too. Joey Hazel. He was our quarterback coach last year. Now he's our offensive coordinator. Somebody needs to cut his headset and maybe just let Joe Milton call the plays. Maybe it might be better. I don't know.
Maybe also just run Wildcat the rest of the year.
With not Joe Milton. Actually, that might work. I don't know. Not against Georgia, though.
Who's your backup?
Nico Yamaliova.
Yeah, we get him in. Why don't y'all start?
I think he needs to play now. It's time for him to play now.
Just get him the reps.
Fuck Joe Milton. I think it's time we say, you know what? You're 24. Thank you for your service. You're not going to be here next year. Nico, here you go. Because he ain't cutting it. He ain't beating Georgia. That's for damn sure.
No.
Tim Banks, former Penn State defensive coordinator. He's our defensive coordinator now. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what he calls, but maybe it's not his fault. Maybe it's our defense is just bad. 3rd and long at least 5 times, and they run the ball and get a first down. Yeah. Cody Strader running out the backfield, catches a screen pass and gets a first down. And it's like the same shit every time. So many times where it's like, okay, we get a stop right here. They're on their 25-yard line. Like, we can get a touchdown, and then we just don't. And then before halftime, it was 10-7. We put together a super good drive. Jalen Wright, our running back, catches the pass, runs it up to the 20. We're going to get at least a field goal. He fumbles it. They go down the field in 30 seconds, score a field goal. Now it's 13-7 going into half. And then we didn't score for the rest of the game.
Didn't even sniff the end zone?
No, not that I remember. We didn't. Very last play of the game. We were, obviously, it's already 36-7. It's 4th down. And he trots the field goal kicker out there with 5 seconds left. Why are you kicking a field goal? Why the fuck are you kicking a field goal? What are you playing for? Just to get it into double digits? I literally don't get it. It's 4th and 14. It's the last play of the game, and you go kick a field goal. Just run a fucking play.
From where?
It's like the 30-yard line, and we missed it. We missed it. Just run a fucking play, bro. Like, why are you kicking a field goal?
Yeah, there's no point. Just let Joe Milton drop back and chunk it out of the stadium.
Like, bro, that would have been better. We literally missed the fucking field goal too. Like, what the fuck? Bro, I don't get it. But all I know is Georgia's literally gonna bend us over and just this week in Neyland if we play like that. They're gonna put up 50 points and we're gonna put up like 3 if we play like that again. So something's got to change. I don't know what it is. We don't really have anything to play for now. Because if we would have won this game, this loss from us clinched them making the SEC championship. We win this game, beat Georgia, we're in the SEC championship. But
so Missouri is going to the SEC championship?
No, Georgia is.
Oh.
Mizzou's in the East, too. They already had... They're out of it anyways because they lost to Georgia.
Mm.
But, bro, we literally could have beat Mizzou. We should have beat Mizzou. We've been their daddy for so long. I don't know what... Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand, but... I don't even know. It was just all bad, bro. But we could have won this game. It would have been a big game this week. Tennessee at Georgia, or Georgia at Tennessee. We would have been like... We were number 11, would have been number 13, would have been like probably top 10 or something. Mm-hmm. And then if we would have won, we would have probably been going to the SEC championship. God willing, we beat Vanderbilt, which I'm fucking might lose to them now. I don't fucking know. Yeah. But we literally could have been the SEC championship, and then we just like Cody Strader. I don't even know who the fuck he is. Just carve us. Yeah. Brady Cook, carve us. Do I hear a battle bus? Somebody's playing Fortnite. In the room.
Someone. Yeah, the battle bus is here, boys. We're about to drop tilted. About to drop tilt, and then the first players, I swear to God, right now we're just a duo, and we're going full squads. Joe Milton and all of the coaching staff for Tennessee's in tilted right now. We're about to go wipe them out with some double pumps.
Yeah, we need to because
Season 2 double pumps.
You know what? I think we should just.
Dome.
I think Nico should just get his first start against Georgia this week.
I think so too. They would have no film on him. Just go ball.
What do you have to like? Yeah, what do you have to lose? Like,
they wouldn't have any film. He'd trot out there. They'd be like, "All right, we're playing a literal live cannon today," and then they get out there and like, "Oh, this guy's here. Who's this?"
Like, what do you have to lose?
Just go slang it.
But yeah, I don't. We also lost our receiver for the rest of the season. We lost Brew McCoy in the beginning of the season. He was our wide receiver 1, and then Dante Thornton goes out this week, so we got a bunch of scrubs. Squirrel White, nobody that y'all have ever heard of. So
I've heard of that name, Squirrel.
It's probably the only one. Have you heard of Chaz Nimrod?
No,
because he's a starter now.
Chaz Nimrod.
And
that sounds like a name off like what is that show? Key and Peele.
Yeah,
like Hingle McCringleberry.
That's literally his name. And then we have Caleb Webb starting too. So it's gonna be a fun one. And we might literally get fucked by Georgia, like so bad. Like Kirby Smart's gonna like not even be coaching. It's gonna be like
Connor Stallions is coaching.
It's gonna be Stetson Bennett over FaceTime.
Yeah, oh God, it will be Stetson Bennett and a bulldog. He's gonna have a bulldog with a huge diamond choker chain on, strapped around his waist. He's gonna be walking around with him on the sidelines, just barking.
while we're down by 40.
He'll be barking.
I am like really scared to watch. I don't even want to watch this game. Like, I have a little bit of hope, like, maybe we can, like, keep it a little, but, like, if we play like we did against Mizzou, bro, oh, my God.
They're going to Michael Jordan your shit.
If we play like we did against Mizzou, and they just spread us open like that, we're going to be limping at Vanderbilt and might lose to them, too.
If you lose to Georgia, just forfeit the rest of the season.
We're going 8-4, unless we beat Georgia somehow. We're going 8-4. Saying we beat Vanderbilt. Going 8-4, so
yeah. If you lose, you're pretty pissed today. Say you lose to Georgia and then Vanderbilt. Oh my God.
7-5. I fucking kill myself.
Yeah, boys, we're gonna.
Nico might transfer. He's our guy next year.
Yeah.
Him and Jackson Arnold were like 2 of the top 10. Jackson Arnold was up there, right? Nico was like 3, like 5-star dog. But anyways, they'll be playing at each other next year. Hopefully, if Nico stays.
Yeah, hopefully Dylan Gabriel leaves because I'm trying to see Arnold get chippy with it.
Yeah, no, he'll be gone. I'm excited to see that too. Nico and Jackson Arnold, that'll be fun. I wrote down some of the NFL games just to cover.
Someone's dropping tilted right now.
Yeah, I can hear it.
That's lit. We're gonna have to go in there after.
Texans at Bengals. We talked about Stroud earlier. He win 30-27. He brings them down on the final drive of the game. And did they get a touchdown or field goal to win the game?
Field goal. I think so.
Either way, bro, he let him down there in Cincinnati, in the jungle, and beat Joe Burr. So, Again, shout out C.J. Stroud. What a dog. Titans at Bucks. Baker Mayfield beat us 20-6. Will Levis's ass. I don't know why I ever thought that was a thing after that 1 week.
I don't know. Baker's playing pretty good, man.
2 tutties, 1 pick, I think. But
Yeah.
got the job done.
Yeah.
How are the Bucks doing? What's the record?
4-5. But see, their last like 3 games they've all lost by like single digits.
Yeah.
Like the Bills was 6. Then they lost to the Texans last week. Should have won.
Yeah.
And then they lost to Atlanta by 3. Game-winning field goal. Game-winning drive by C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
The Bills game, they should have caught the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
At the very end.
Yeah.
So they really could have 3 more wins and 3 less losses, but at least 1 or 2 more wins. They should at least be like above 500, but
yeah.
screw it. I think Baker could probably get another contract.
Yeah, he's not playing bad. He's not losing them games.
No. It's definitely like last week was
Yeah.
the defense screwed him.
Yeah.
Maybe C.J. Stroud just insane, but
Yeah. No, I mean he is.
I know.
Packers at Steelers. Steelers won 23-19. I don't think Jordan Love's a guy. Looked like he was the first 3 weeks, but now he's just buns.
I don't think he's the guy, and I don't think Pickett's the guy, and so they might as well just clean house and just go run Wildcat for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Browns at Ravens. Browns won 32-31. Didn't see this. Ravens lose. They were 7-2. I guess they're 7-3 now. I have Lamar Jackson on my fantasy team, and I don't understand how they put up 31 points and he has like no fantasy points.
Mm.
He had like 1 touchdown and like he's just a bad fantasy quarterback.
Yeah. Deshaun Tuggy Parlor. I don't know how he's getting it done, but they must have
Their
extra lotion in the
defense.
locker room.
Well, other than I don't know because they gave up 31, but scored 33. So
The Tuggy Parlor went 14 for 14 in the second half.
really, and maybe I need to start playing Amari Cooper.
Yeah, play him.
Deshaun Watson would have. That's crazy. 49ers at Jags. 49ers, I think, are so back. 34-3. Still on a little 3-game skid by him, but it happened.
Little dismantling of the Jaguars.
Yeah, I mean it. I don't think that's to worry about the Jags. I mean it happens. They just
Had a bad game.
49ers are just. Obviously they lost 3 in a row, but I think that was.
They could turn it on, turn it off.
Yeah, I think they're back.
Imagine if 49ers had Mahomes.
They'd be.
You think they'd ever lose a game?
No.
Ever?
No.
I don't think so either.
That wouldn't be fair. Wouldn't be fair at all. Falcons at Cardinals. Kyler Murray comes back to his 1-8 Cardinals. Makes them 2-8. They win 25-23.
Probably no shot at the playoffs, but get a dub, man.
I don't know. Maybe win out and go 9-8.
If they win out, that'd be the craziest thing I've ever seen. He might steal comeback player of the year from DeMar Hamlin. That hasn't even played a single snap in the whole.
Yeah,
whole
why?
season.
Why? I don't understand. Is he? I think he's just not good.
I think he's just scared to play.
No, but he's active, isn't he? We apologize for the technical difficulties. Camera ran out of space, so I had to get that figured out. Glad it happened towards the end of the pod because I would have been pissed if we lost the whole entire episode. But just got a couple other things to cover. I missed Lions at Chargers and Jets at Raiders, which if you want to recover, we can. But just talking about how good the Lions were and how mid the Jets and the Raiders were. But
Yeah, Lions are dogs. Dan Campbell's a dog. And Jets and the Raiders are both dog shit. So
yeah, like I said before, though, Raiders are stepping it up. Got a new head coach. Who was their head coach that they just fired? I don't even remember.
McDaniel.
Oh yeah.
Josh McDaniel.
Yeah. Patriots boy.
Yep.
Anyways, like I said before, make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at @the.pressroom and on TikTok at @thepressroom_, and on Twitter as well. Our Instagram has 9,000 account reaches in the last 30 days, and we have 80 followers. So, like I said before we cut off, should I hold the offer up again?
Yeah.
500 followers, we will give away $50 and a T-shirt. Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube, like the videos, comment, share, do all that good stuff. Help us grow, and you'll get rewarded as well. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Let's get this thing popping, man. Come on, we're blowing up. I'm on the For You pages. I know it. I see it all the time. People show me all the time when they see me on the For You page, see us on the For You page, the press room. We're going up, boys. Come on.
Appreciate y'all listening, and we'll see you next episode. Peace.